In this demo, we're going to discuss some questions that you might encounter in your exam. Let's say a student investigated the effect of distance from a tree on a leaf shape and size. She measured the length of dandelion leaves at different distances from a tree. As you can see in the following figure of a tree surrounded by dandelions. Then, she counted the number of lobes present on each leaf as shown in the following figure. Now after each question, pause the video and try to answer it by yourself. So let's start. Question 1. Name an environmental variable that could affect leaf length. Note that you can name any biotic or abiotic factor which could have an effect on the size of leaves. So, the answer would be light intensity. Question 2. Explain how the variable named in question 1 could affect leaf length. Make sure that your answer is linked to the variable you gave in question 1 and describes its effect on a biological process related to leaf size, such as photosynthesis or respiration. So, light intensity would affect the rate of photosynthesis, which may affect leaf length. Question 3. The student measured the length of the dandelion leaves. Give one reason why leaf length may not be the best way to measure leaf size. Keep in mind that you just need to give the name of one another measure of leaf size that could vary. So leaves might be of different width as well as different length. Question 4. Suggest one reason why the student measured the leaves while they were still attached to the plant. Note that your answer could refer to an ethical reason for not removing the leaves or to how removing the leaves could affect the measurements. So picking the leaves might damage the plant. The leaves might dry out and shrink once they have been picked, which would reduce their size. Question 5. The student plotted a graph of distance from the base of the tree in meters against the mean dandelion leaf length in millimeter. Describe how the student would have used a quadrant and tape measure to collect the data for this graph. Note that to plot the graph, the student should measure the length of leaves at specific distances from the tree. So, to collect these data, she would have laid the tape measure out perpendicular to the tree and positioned the quadrant at regular intervals about every 2 meters. She would then measure the length of the leaves and find the mean leaf length. Question 6. Name the type of graph that the student should have plotted. Give a reason for your answer. Note that you need to name the type of graph and explain your choice, and make sure to give a specific reason related to the type of data collected. So she should draw a scatter graph because she is looking for a relationship between two continuous variables. Question 7. What does positive correlation mean? Note that this is a straightforward question assessing your understanding. So positive correlation means that as one variable increases, so does the other variable.